In an era defined by economic uncertainty and the ever-present allure of consumerism, achieving financial stability can feel like navigating a labyrinth blindfolded. The path to financial freedom is often obscured by conflicting advice, complex jargon, and the psychological pressure to keep up with societal expectations. Yet, beneath this complexity lies a set of fundamental truths, timeless principles that have guided savvy individuals toward prosperity for generations. These are not get-rich-quick schemes or convoluted investment strategies. They are foundational rules of personal finance, a bedrock upon which a secure and prosperous future can be built. Mastering these rules is not about deprivation. It is about empowerment. It's about taking control of your financial narrative, transforming your relationship with money from one of anxiety and scarcity to one of confidence and abundance. The journey begins not with a windfall or a lucky break, but with the decision to understand and apply these core tenets. Today, we will demystify the world of personal finance by breaking it down into 7 essential rules. These rules, when consistently applied, will not only help you save more money, but will fundamentally change the way you think about wealth, enabling you to build a life of financial resilience and independence. The first and most critical rule is to pay yourself first. This concept is deceptively simple, yet its power is transformative. Most people approach their finances in a reactive manner. They receive their paycheck, pay their bills, cover their living expenses, indulge in some discretionary spending, and then, if anything is left over, they might save it. This save what's left approach is a recipe for financial mediocrity. It treats saving as an afterthought, a residual action dependent on the whims of spending. Paying yourself first completely inverts this model. It mandates that a predetermined portion of your income is allocated to savings and investments before any other expense is paid. This is not merely a semantic shift. It is a profound psychological one. It frames saving not as a sacrifice, but as your most important financial obligation and investment in your future self. By automating this process, setting up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts on payday, you remove willpower and decision fatigue from the equation. That money is whisked away before you even have a chance to miss it or be tempted to spend it. This single habit ensures that you are consistently building wealth, regardless of the financial noise of daily life. It is the cornerstone of every successful financial plan, a non-negotiable commitment to prioritizing your long-term security over short-term gratification. Following closely is the second rule: create a realistic budget and track your spending. The word budget often conjures images of restrictive spreadsheets and joyless penny pinching. In reality, a budget is not a financial straitjacket. It is a roadmap. It is the single most powerful tool for understanding where your money is going and aligning your spending with your values and goals. Without a budget, you are flying blind, making financial decisions based on guesswork and emotion rather than data. The process begins with tracking. For at least 1 month, meticulously record every single expense, from your morning coffee to your monthly rent. This exercise is often an eye-opener, revealing the death by 1,000 cuts effect of small, seemingly insignificant purchases. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can build a budget that works for you. A popular and effective method is the 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your after-tax income to needs: housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, 30% to wants dining out, entertainment, hobbies, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. The key is to find a system that is realistic for your lifestyle. An overly restrictive budget is destined to fail. A good budget is a living document. It should be reviewed and adjusted regularly as your income, expenses, and goals evolve. It empowers you to make conscious spending decisions, ensuring that your hard-earned money is working for you, not against you. The third rule is to aggressively eliminate high-interest debt. High-interest debt, particularly from credit cards and personal loans, is the financial equivalent of trying to run a race with an anchor tied to your ankle. The compounding interest works ferociously against you, creating a cycle of debt that can feel impossible to escape. A credit card with a 20% annual percentage rate APR can double the cost of a purchase in just a few years if only minimum payments are made. Making the elimination of this toxic debt a top priority is crucial for freeing up your cash flow and unlocking your financial potential. There are two primary strategies for tackling this: the avalanche method and the snowball method. The avalanche method involves focusing all your extra payments on the debt with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on all others. Mathematically, this approach will save you the most money in interest over time. The snowball method, popularized by financial expert Dave Ramsey, involves paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of the interest rate. The psychological victory of eliminating a debt entirely can provide the motivation and momentum needed to tackle larger debts. Whichever method you choose, the key is to be disciplined and relentless. Cut up the cards if you must, consolidate your debts into a lower interest loan, and throw every spare dollar you can find at the problem until you are free. Breaking the chains of high interest debt is a liberating step towards true financial sovereignty. Once you are on a solid footing, it is time to embrace the fourth rule: build an emergency fund. Life is inherently unpredictable. Cars break down, medical emergencies arise, and unexpected job losses can happen to anyone. An emergency fund is your financial firewall, a liquid cash reserve set aside specifically to handle these unforeseen crises. Without it, a single unexpected event can force you into high-interest debt, derail your long-term financial goals, and create immense stress. The standard recommendation is to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses. This includes your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, and insurance premiums, the bare necessities required to maintain your life. This money should be kept in a high-yield savings account, separate from your regular checking or investment accounts. The goal is not to earn a high return, but to ensure the funds are safe, liquid, and easily accessible when you need them most. Building this fund takes time and discipline. It should be a priority right alongside paying down high-interest debt. Once your emergency fund is fully funded, you gain an incredible sense of security. It acts as a buffer, allowing you to navigate life's storms without capsizing your financial ship. It provides peace of mind, knowing that you have the resources to handle a crisis without compromising your future. The fifth rule shifts our focus from defense to offense. Invest early and consistently for the long term. Saving money is essential, but simply stashing cash in a savings account is not enough to build significant wealth. Inflation, the silent thief, steadily erodes the purchasing power of your money over time. To outpace inflation and truly grow your wealth, you must invest. The most powerful force in investing is compound interest, which Albert Einstein reportedly called the eighth wonder of the world. It is the process where your investment returns begin to generate their own returns, creating an exponential growth curve. The key ingredient for compounding is time. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to work for you. A 25-year-old who invests $500 a month could have over $1 million by age 65, assuming a modest average annual return. A 35-year-old starting with the same monthly investment would have less than half that amount by the same age. You don't need to be a Wall Street guru to get started. For most people, low-cost index funds or exchange-traded funds ETFs that track the broad market are an excellent choice. They provide instant diversification and have historically delivered solid long-term returns. The most important thing is to start, no matter how small, and to make it a consistent habit through automated contributions. Don't try to time the market. Focus on time in the market. The sixth rule is to increase your income and create multiple streams of it. While budgeting and saving are about managing the money you have, increasing your income expands your financial capacity altogether. There is a limit to how much you can cut from your budget, but there is theoretically no limit to how much you can earn. This rule is about actively seeking opportunities to boost your primary source of income and diversifying your revenue sources. Within your current career, this could mean negotiating a raise, acquiring new skills or certifications to qualify for a promotion, or moving to a company that offers better compensation. Be your own best advocate, and demonstrate your value. Beyond your primary job, explore creating additional income streams. The modern gig economy offers countless opportunities, from freelance writing and graphic design to ride-sharing and consulting. You could also create a source of passive income, such as earning royalties from a creative work, building an online course, or investing in dividend-paying stocks or real estate. Having multiple income streams provides a vital safety net. If one source dries up, you have others to fall back on, making your financial situation far more resilient. It also accelerates your ability to save and invest, dramatically shortening the timeline to reach your financial goals. Think of yourself as a business, me, Inc., and constantly look for ways to increase your revenue. Finally, the seventh rule brings it all together. Regularly review and adjust your financial plan. Your financial life is not static. Your income will change, your family situation may evolve, and your goals will shift over time. A financial plan that was perfect for you in your 20s will likely be inadequate in your 40s. Therefore, it is essential to schedule regular financial checkups, just as you would for your health. At least once or twice a year, sit down and review your progress. Are you on track with your budget? Is your emergency fund still adequate? Are your investments aligned with your risk tolerance and time horizon? Are you making progress on your debt repayment and savings goals? This review process is an opportunity to celebrate your wins, identify areas for improvement, and make necessary adjustments. Perhaps you've received a raise and can increase your investment contributions. Maybe your priorities have shifted, and you want to start saving for a different goal, like a down payment on a house or a child's education. Life events like marriage, the birth of a child, or a career change should always trigger a comprehensive review of your financial plan. By staying engaged and proactive, you ensure that your plan remains a relevant and effective tool, guiding you consistently toward your desired financial future. It transforms your financial journey from a passive drift to a consciously navigated voyage towards prosperity. Subscribe for more.